Hey guys, get ready with me for work while we talk about college. Okay, I'm gonna do my makeup first and my hair after just because that's the order I like to do things in. I don't really have a specific reason, but we're just gonna do it in that order. So, today is December 14th, which if you know anything, most early action comes out the 15th and around the 15th. So I applied early action to Fordham and it came out yesterday. And I got rejected. Okay, I'm being a little bit dramatic. I got deferred, but I basically got rejected because I've decided I'm not going to send in a letter of continued interest because I just feel like if they didn't want me now, they're not going to want me within the next cycle. And I feel like if anything, that was, God telling me that was not where I was supposed to be going. Rejection is redirection, and I had my heart pretty heavily set on Fordham, which is crazy because the only reason I had originally applied to Fordham is because the club I'm a president of, the old president went to Fordham, and that's why I heard about it, and they sent me a fee waiver, and that was the only reason I applied in the first place. So I feel like for someone who didn't even originally want to go there, I had set my heart so heavy on it. And I didn't get in. I did not get in. I think the reason why Fordham's shaking me so much right now is because Fordham has a 56% acceptance rate. And, my actual schools that I would want to go to are lower than that. And I think right now, my thinking is if I didn't get into a school with a 56% acceptance rate, where does that leave me with Boston University, And that was my dream school. And I thought I had good stats. I thought I had good stats. President of DECA, president of Region 9, DECA 13 other schools, vice president of National Honor Society, community service hours. I don't know. I guess this college application cycle is just so different, if that makes sense, than not different compared to past years because I have no idea how it is compared to past years. It's just different in the idea that it's not what I assumed it was gonna be. I am kind of worried about college now. I've gotten into a lot of good schools and I got into University of Kentucky, which was one of my top choices, but it's a state school. It wasn't hard to get into. A little bit harder because I'm out of state, but still. But it's kind of leaving me worried for the rest of my schools because I don't know where I stand anymore. I thought I was in a good spot, but and the thing with Fordham is I didn't think I'd get a scholarship or anything, but I definitely thought I'd get in. And literally I had the reaction because I'm doing my college decision reaction video. So I had the reaction on camera and literally my face is just I didn't even know how to react. So I opened Fordham first and then I opened Hofstra after, and getting into Hofstra definitely made me feel a lot better, and I got the presidential scholarship, so that definitely made me feel a lot better. It's just Hofstra's not Fordham at all. I want to go to a big football school. I want to go to a big school, and every state seems to have a big school but New York State. University of Kentucky, University of Georgia, University of Alabama, these are all giant state schools. Penn State, these are giant state schools. So in-state applicants get priority. New York State has their SUNY schools. What's the biggest SUNY school? Binghamton? It's considered a public Ivy. Probably not getting in there either. New York does not have a big public institution. You think of New York College, you think of Syracuse, and you think of NYU. And I guess you also think of Cornell and Columbia, but that they don't count, okay? They don't count for the normal people. That apparently very average Joes around here. Oh my gosh. I was thinking though, maybe I got rejected because my admissions counselor wasn't a fan of Sam and Colby, and I wrote about Sam and Colby in my college essay and ghost hunting. And yeah. I don't know, maybe she just wasn't a fan of Sam and Colby. Watch out, Sam and Colby. Fordham admissions counselors don't like you, apparently. I don't know. I wish they'd tell you why you don't get in. I wish I, knew what I, did wrong to not get in. I wish I knew. It's killing me that I don't know why I didn't get in. Can you tell this is my first, rejection? I want to know why I didn't get in. It's killing me because, if I know, maybe I can better prepare myself for, my Boston College and Boston University decisions, because, I want to go to Boston so bad is my dream. And, of course, I applied to Northeastern, but, guys, I'm not getting into Northeastern. I knew from the start I wasn't getting into Northeastern. I just got a fee waiver, and I was like, I would love to apply to Northeastern. I would love to go there, so I applied. As you can tell, I am really struggling this morning. I don't know if anybody knows anything about colleges and knows we're getting deferred from Fordham, kind of puts me with these other things. I just don't know, and it's actually killing me that I just don't have any way to know where it's where I stand with any other colleges now, because I'm just worried. I know, and I watch videos all the time of, people who get rejected from Rochester University and get a full ride to Binghamton. And I wonder, why is it so confusing? Why is there not, more to it? I don't know. And I know some schools do, how much interest you shown, they prioritize that. I applied early action to Fordham pretty much, I think it was in September. I applied at the start of September. I'm pretty sure I applied, a week after school started. So, I don't know if I just didn't show enough interest, and that's why I got deferred. I don't know. I've come to the conclusion, though, I'm not sending a letter of continued interest, because I don't have a continued interest after they deferred me, if I'm being honest. It's also, additionally, Fordham's so expensive to attend, and you pretty much only get presidential scholarships and scholarships if you apply early action. And obviously, I didn't get in early action, so I'm not going to get anything scholarship-wise, so I wouldn't even be able to go anyway. I feel like, why waste my time doing it? If they didn't want me, it's not meant to be. And I feel like that's, the lesson I'm taking away right now. My favorite YouTubers is Nicole Liano. I don't think I'm saying her last name right. That's why I said it really fast. But, she got rejected from UCLA. And obviously, it was totally heartbreaking for her. But I see just how much she loves San Diego State and, how it is perfect for her. And, she always says rejection is redirection. So I'm, really heavily just, feeling that right now. And, yeah, I did get deferred, and I didn't get in, but you know what? That's absolutely God telling me Fordham was not where I was supposed to go. And there was a lot of things I loved about Fordham, and there was a lot of things I didn't like about Fordham. And I feel like this was kind of God's way of telling me you're outweighing it improperly, and your reasons for not liking Fordham, you need to take into account more. Okay, for my hair, I think I'm just going to do a slick back into a braid, because I'm working a double today, so I'm going to be literally working for, working a 10-hour shift. So I just want to out and away. Off and away during the day. New York State phone ban. Sorry. Okay, yeah, but I guess enough yapping about not getting into Fordham. It's done. It's over. The Fordham dream is gone. But I do want to, kind of just talk about what I'm looking for in college. Obviously, I don't know what I'm going to keep in for my very long yapping session during my makeup, but I want to go to a big party school. And most party schools are state schools, so that leaves me at kind of a hard position as someone who lives in New York State, because there is no big state school in New York State. So I'm kind of in a tougher position, if that makes sense, because, you know, there is no state school for me to be wanting to go to. So I want a big state school, and I also want to be somewhere near a city. I like, you know, I like small little college towns, but I want to be somewhere near a city because I'm going for business. Therefore, you know, I got to think about what location is going to provide me the most opportunities, best job opportunities coming out of college, best internship opportunities, and, you know, just being in, I want to go to Boston. That's where I want to be. But, you know, just being in a city itself is going to be the best option for that. And Boston is where I want to go, you know. But getting deferred from Fordham, it's kind of shattered some of those dreams because now I'm worried I'm not going to get in. And I applied regular decision for Boston University and Boston College. I didn't go early action because I didn't decide until closer to now that I was going to apply to Boston, just because just a little further away from where I live. And I don't know, I was like on this whole like staying close to home kick for a while, but now I'm like, girl, go to Tampa, which I applied to Tampa. I should be hearing back from them soon. I definitely want a school that'll give me good scholarship opportunities. That's definitely my main focus right now, is my main focus, just because, you know, that's what I need. I can't afford to go to college. My parents make enough that I get no financial aid from anything, but they don't make enough to, you know, give me any money for college. So I get no financial aid. You know, obviously my parents can't afford to help me. Financial aid's like one of the stupidest thing on the planet, you know. My parents aren't giving me a dime for college yet. I still have to go with how much they make. I have a lot of plans for college, and I've kind of lived a large part of my life right now that, you know, my life won't start until I get into college, And I feel like because of that, just so many of my opportunities and stuff have all been just for college. Like, everything I've done has just been for college, with college in mind. I've been obsessed. I wanted to go to Syracuse for so long. I've kind of obviously put away that dream because I could never financially afford to go there. But I wanted to go for so long. You know, college has always been something I've obsessed over. I've been obsessed with college decision reaction videos for years. So college has always been, you know, the start for me. It's always where I put the start of everything. I would love to be able to go to like a big state school. Like, imagine going to University of Georgia. Holy crap. But again, I live in New York. Quite a drive, and obviously it's a state school, so. But, you know, same with literally everywhere else I'm applying. Applied to University of Kentucky, got in, but I'm pretty sure their acceptance rate is like 93% for in-state, so their out-of-state is probably pretty high too. Okay, I was gonna do a fishtail braid, but I just could not do it. It was not working out. I kept messing stuff up, so I gave up. The idea is gone. But anyway. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 9:40 a.m.
Shoot, I need to leave by like 10. I want to get Dunkin', so. But anyway, like I was saying about college, I just, you know, obviously I have these dreams for what I want, and not getting into Fordham kind of has since, you know, made me question if I could ever get what I wanted out of college, and I'm kind of worried now I won't be able to. But yeah, I just, on the off chance anyone sees this video, I was just kind of hoping to get some guidance for college and know just what other people think I should come to expect now that that happened with Fordham. Okay, I changed my outfit to these black jeans and just this red top because I realized I wanted to put a ribbon in my hair and I didn't have a blue ribbon or a white ribbon that would match. So we're going with the maroon ribbon instead, which I feel like I really need to get just a white ribbon to go with everything, but it's okay. We gotta put something though because my hair is really messy in the back, so we need to have something to distract from that. Yay! Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye!